It is 2 o'clock in the morning, and you are clinging to the absolute edge of your mattress. Your blanket is stretched impossibly taut. Half your body is hanging in cold air, and lying diagonally across the remaining 80% of the bed is your dog, sound asleep. In that drowsy moment, it is easy to assume this nighttime takeover is just a quest for comfort, a lazy habit, or perhaps a complete lack of spatial awareness. But evolutionary biology tells a radically different story. What looks like a simple preference for a soft mattress is actually a precise, neurochemically driven survival calculation perfected over thousands of years. Your dog did not end up on your pillow by accident, nor are they simply stealing your body heat. Every breath they take beside you in the dark is the result of an ancient psychological contract, one that fundamentally rewires their brain the moment you turn off the light dot to understand why this happens. Researchers at Epsilon University in Budapest began observing canine behavior through a landmark, psychological lens originally designed for human infants. They applied Mary Ainsworth's famous strange situation framework, a test built to measure proximity seeking, separation distress, and reunion calm in young children. When scientists evaluated how dogs interact with their owners in unfamiliar or stress-inducing environments, the results were unmistakable. Dogs do not view their owners as mere food providers or dominant pack leaders. They view them as a secure base. In fact, the Budapest study revealed an anchor statistic that shifted our understanding of pet psychology forever. 61% of dogs display a secure attachment style toward their primary human. That is the exact same proportion of secure attachment found between human toddlers and their mothers. When your dog presses their back against your legs at night, they are engaging in the purest form of proximity seeking known to mammalian science. They are not asking for entertainment or treats. They are broadcasting a profound psychological truth, that you are the singular safe harbor in an unpredictable world. This attachment is not just an abstract emotional feeling. It is grounded in a continuous biological feedback mechanism that alters the chemical composition of your blood. A landmark study published in the journal Science by researchers at Azabu University in Japan exposed the exact mechanism behind this connection. When you look into your dog's eyes or feel them settle beside you, a hormone called oxytocin, often referred to as the bonding molecule, floods into your bloodstream. But the process does not end there. As your oxytocin levels surge, your body language softens, your breathing slows, and your dog registers this change, triggering a corresponding surge of oxytocin in their own nervous system. It creates an escalating loop of neurochemical trust. What makes this discovery remarkable is that this feedback loop is unique to the human-canine relationship. When researchers ran the exact same experiment with hand-raised wolves animals, given round the clock, human care from the moment they opened their eyes, the oxytocin loop failed to activate entirely. Beyond oxytocin, this physical proximity performs vital maintenance on your stress response. Just 10 minutes of resting near your dog significantly reduces circulating levels of cortisol, the body's primary stress hormone. As cortisol drops, your heart rate settles and your muscle tension vanishes, physiologically preparing both your body and your dog's nervous system for deep, restorative rest. This chemical bridge did not appear overnight. It was forged over 15,000 years ago, long before humans learned to farm, build cities, or write down history. Picture an ancient landscape covered in ice, where early hunter-gatherers huddled around, flickering campfires while the silhouettes of wolves hovered at the edge of the dark. Somewhere in that wilderness, a transformation began that went far deeper than basic animal training. Archaeologists in Germany uncovered a 14,000-year-old burial site containing the remains of an early dog interred alongside 2 humans. Careful forensic analysis of the dog's teeth revealed that it had contracted canine distemper as a puppy, a brutal, usually fatal viral infection, and had survived for over 5 weeks before dying. In the harsh wilderness of the Paleolithic era, a severely sick animal could offer no protection and no assistance in the hunt. Yet those early humans fed it, cleaned it, and kept it warm through weeks of agony simply because they loved it. Modern genetics shows that this ancient empathy reshaped the canine genome. Geneticists discovered that dogs carry specific structural alterations on chromosome 6, corresponding to genes associated with hypersociability in humans. Humans did not merely tame wild wolves. They selectively bred a companion whose genetic blueprint forces them to seek out human closeness above almost all else. That genetic drive brings us directly to a striking scientific paradox that plays out in bedrooms every single night. According to objective sleep data gathered by the Mayo Clinic, having a dog in your bed undeniably disrupts human movement, causing subtle micro-awakenings that technically degrade sleep efficiency. Yet, when researchers at the University of Jyväskylä in Finland published a comprehensive 2024 study tracking subjective sleep quality, they discovered something strange. Despite the physical shifts and stolen mattress space, dog owners consistently reported feeling significantly more rested, secure, and mentally relaxed when sleeping alongside their pets. The explanation lies in a physiological phenomenon known as heart rate variability co-regulation. When two mammals with a deep emotional attachment lie next to each other, their autonomic nervous systems begin to synchronize. Your dog's steady, rhythmic breathing patterns and resting heart rate act as an external biological pacemaker, gently calming your own sympathetic nervous system. If an unfamiliar human were to climb into your bed, your heart rate would spike and your cortisol levels would skyrocket in defense. But when your bonded dog curls up against your torso, your brain interprets their presence as biological proof that no predators are near, allowing you to drift into a state of neural quiet that solitary sleep rarely achieves, because this nighttime ritual is so deeply rooted in genetics, chemistry, and emotion. Any sudden disruption to it should be treated with immediate attention. If your dog has spent years sleeping beside you and suddenly begins seeking out distant corners, sleeping on cold, hard floors, or avoiding your bedroom altogether, it is never a random mood shift. Changes in sleep location are often the very first silent warning sign of hidden physical distress. Reluctance to jump onto the mattress, frequent repositioning, or sitting stiffly by the bed often points to early-stage osteoarthritis or hidden joint deterioration that the dog is attempting to mask during daylight hours. Even more profound is the cognitive shift that occurs in aging pets. Approximately 35% of dogs over 8 years old develop canine cognitive dysfunction, a condition strikingly similar to human dementia. This neurodegenerative process systematically destroys the brain's circadian rhythms and spatial memory, causing nighttime confusion, pacing, and an inability to settle in familiar spots. Paying close attention to where and how your dog rests is not just about understanding their affection. It is one of the most effective diagnostic tools you have to protect their health before subtle discomfort turns into severe suffering. When you find yourself pushed to the very edge of the mattress tonight, struggling to reclaim a few inches of blanket, take a moment to look at the creature resting peacefully beside you. They did not end up in that spot by accident, nor are they simply taking advantage of your soft bedding. Out of every person in the world, every scent in the wind, and every place they could choose to rest, your dog identified you as their safe base, choosing to surrender their vulnerability to you in the darkest hours of the night. Drop a comment below and tell me what percentage of the bed does your dog take up tonight. And if you want to understand the secret language your dog uses while they are wide awake, the connection goes even deeper than sleep. Starting with the surprising neuroscience behind why your dog stares directly into your eyes when you speak to them.